Shalom, first and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem HaKadosh, Davan Sabas Jim as Ruel, and shalom to the faithful men that's always continually doing the work of the Lord. Alright, so now, Lord willing, I just want to make a quick video on these influencers, you know what I'm saying? All different kinds of influencers, whether it be rappers, niggas on the internet, you know, whatever, so-called leaders of so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Alright, and I really was just watching this interview because it was like, I just seen like a clip where Charleston was saying this dude right here in the middle, I guess he's a so-called you-know-who. You can look at the name, Steiny, or whatever the fuck his name is supposed to be. He called him like boring or whatever. They didn't have no flavor because you know you're Edomite. So, but just watching the video, it was a little entertaining. And now it's kind of getting like, alright, nigga, whatever. But they were talking about, you know, rappers and shit, and he was like, no, I ain't gonna respect them. You know, they ain't good. They're not good leaders. And then they was pretty much getting on this nigga Charleston White. Alright. And Charleston said, well, I ain't mad at nothing. I'm not preaching nothing. I'm just speaking. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a character. I'm just playing a character. You know? And he pretty much saying he do a lot of things that he do for views. You know what I'm saying? So it's all for the love of money. You know? And it just shows you, how the fuck am I supposed to listen to somebody like this? You know, because he also talks about helping the so-called black community and all this other shit, helping the children and all that. You know, I hate Trump, fuck Trump, I love Trump. It's niggas all over the goddamn place, man. But he said it, he admitted it with his own fucking mouth. He said it, he's just a character. You know, when you talking about Kai Cenat, you know, saying that, because he said people say that he sold his soul, whatever, but he said, I don't think it's true. And he's a very positive kid, because he don't promote violence and stuff like that. Oh yeah, he don't promote violence, but he promotes homo sapien type business, you know what I mean? Alright, if you get it, you ain't slow, you know what I'm talking about. At least the first, you know, goddammit, Jake, you know that damn sodomite shit, because I see some clips of that shit, and it's a lot of sodomite, even like Drewski, you know, you just seen him recently talking about the Hebrew Israelites, but even his videos, yeah, I don't give a fuck, I still watch the nigga's videos, you know what I'm saying, because the nigga's funny, you know what I mean, I don't care, I know he a 2/3 nigga, he gonna die anyway, I mean, it is what it is, but even with that Drewski shit, his videos is getting more and more, you know, sodomitish. A lot of sodomites on his shows, even more. Like, it's damn near all of them. You know, because I know he really fuck with them dykes and shit. And it's just, you know what I mean? So it's like, either they influence violence, gang violence and drugs, or they push out, you know, momoism. It's something, you know. They try to say, oh, this people good, this people bad, but no, all of them niggas is going the fuck off, man. Alright, this is why you do not listen to these different entertainers, these different rappers and singers and comedians. They all in it for the money, and they all got a price. Just like your boy, I gotta watch the full video. What's that fucking retarded nigga name? Kanye West, man. That little weirdo, man. Hey, he just apologized to the so-called you-know-who's. It was I seen part of the clip. I'm like, what the fuck? It looked weird as hell, man. Nigga was holding this rat's hand, and you know. But it just shows you all these damn niggas are sold out, man. What's her name? That ugly black bitch. She look like the other ugly nigga. Sexy Red. You know, it came out, there was some files that came out that said that she was a CIA, you know, agent pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, and this is a spirit too, because I was talking about how the government uses, in the last video, the government uses remote viewing. That goes into witchcraft, you know. But this is another reason, this is another way they use witchcraft, by using Jake, giving them brides, giving them money, alright? And Jake are entertainers, Jake are rappers, and they push out some type of vibration. Even he was saying in this interview, you know, when you certain these rappers, they can't really truly help the so-called black community and fun, you know, because they control you. They tell you who to give charity to and all that, you know. All right, and hey man, it just shows you these niggas, these leaders are not good leaders for Israel. All right, let me see. And I'm probably gonna do a couple videos on this topic. Maybe not like back to back, but because I've been wanting to touch on that Kai Cenat and them weird ass influencers and shit. Cause I be seeing a lot of those videos. There's a lot of you know, maggot activity. You know what I'm saying, that they do in that shit. They got that little young nigga. I don't know what. I don't know, Ray Kai, whatever the fuck that nigga name is. That nigga, he damn came out as bisexual. Man, it's just a lot of weird activity, man. But this is Isaiah 9. And hold on, what was it at? 9 and 16. Well, I'm gonna start at 14. Therefore, Yahweh will cut off from Israel head and tail, branch and rush in one day. Right, so Jake and Israel don't have a fucking head. You know, the head of our people are idiots, man. All right, the ancient and honorable, he is the head, and the prophet that teacheth lies, he is the tail. It says, for the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. Right, so the leaders of this people are cause them to err. You know, you got then you got the pastors. That's Esau got a hand of that shit too. Because you got during slavery, you had Massa, you know, some type of taskmaster in the back of the church listening, just in case, so they know that you know, Jake ain't saying nothing too crazy. And then on top of that, Jake couldn't read, so you know what I mean, all that. So Esau really got Jake on lock, you know. It says, therefore the Lord shall have no joy in their young men, neither shall have mercy on their fatherless and widow. That's why you see a lot of young niggas dying before the age of 21, getting killed, getting shot down, drug overdose and shit, man. Because the Lord, like, man, the Lord forsook these niggas, man. Because look at the leaders, look at the head of these people of Israel, and look at the fucking tail of Jake, man. They both through. Alright? It says, yeah, the fatherless, you know. But look at Jake in the Hood. Majority of Jake in the Hood are fatherless. You know, and we're fatherless metaphorically and literally. You know, but the Lord don't give a fuck. Jake's still struggling. Jake is still through. That's why, man, you don't feel bad. I don't feel bad about Jake in the Hood, man. Fuck them niggas, man. You know, the only one I actually care for is the brothers that are in that predicament. Because, you know, we all, damn near all of us grew up in that shit. You know what I'm saying? But those niggas that grew up in that environment and grew up to be violent and just cause violence all day, fuck them niggas, man. Because even in the video, that rat nigga was talking about young boy, whatever, he loved his music, he's a good person, and they were just laughing. Then they had two OnlyFans bitches on there. It's just weird, man. But anyways, they over here talking about how this nigga young boy is a good person, and they just laughing and joking, bro. These different nations are laughing at Jake, man. These so-called, you know who's especially, want Jake to be in that stupid ass mindset. Ooh. police right behind me. I ain't about to fuck with this nigga. But they want Jake to be in that what's it called it? That stupid mindset, man. Where Jake is just sinning, don't have no guidance, don't have no, you know what I mean? Just want to kill each other for money. You know, bitches shaking their ass and all that. You know, they laughing. You know? And you see Charleston White, because the dude kept asking him questions about that, and Charleston White was cussing his ass out like, nah, nigga, you ain't about to have me up here. You know, because sometimes Charleston White be saying some true shit. He be saying some true shit. I believe he sold the fuck out. You know? But he wasn't playing that shit. He was like, man, nah, bro. Like, this shit is not okay. You got niggas out here teaching other niggas to shoot and kill each other. No, hell no, I'm not for that. Fuck that nigga, young boy, whatever the hell his name is. You know? But it says, for everyone is an hypocrite and an evildoer. And that's why I was watching. That's why, like I said, Charleston White, he says a lot of shit that is true. And I'm like, okay, like, yeah. But then this nigga's a fucking hypocrite. Because you doing the same exact thing. You know? He might not be as bad, but he's still teaching the wrong thing. And you over here, you taking it back. You over here talking shit about young boy, but this nigga invited him to his damn thing, and he went over there to his concert and shit. If you truly hate the nigga, why the fuck you going to his concert? And he even admitted it. He said, I did it, and I lied just so I did what's it called, publicity stunt, and said that he kicked me out, and I just made $20,000 off that shit. But is that an image you should be setting to the people that's following you? Shouldn't you stand firm and be like, you know what, even if you do offer me money, fuck you, I'm not going. You know what I'm saying? It says, in every mouth speaketh folly, for all that is in his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. Right? Now I want to get an example. Nah, this ain't the one. What was that story? What was that? The Eleazar, Shalak, what's his name? Alazar, I believe. The priest, or who was it? I forgot, Shalakia. This is right before the seven sons, the 7 brothers, and the mother got put to death. It was an older gentleman, you know, elder brother. He said pretty much, because they tried to say, well, you know, force him to eat pork, and he said, well, this is fake meat, you know, this is not fake meat, this is like some lawful meat, like lamb or whatever it was, you know, eat this so that the people can think that, you know, you ate pork, but you really didn't, just so you won't get killed. And he was like, I pretty much don't want to stain my honor. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to fake it, just because I got people. I think this is it right here. 2 Maccabees 6. Let me see. 21. This is an example for you. This is what I thought of when I thought of that nigga Charleston White. But they that had charge of that wicked feast for the old acquaintance they had with the man, taking him aside, but sought him to bring flesh of his own provision, such as was lawful for him to use, and make as he did eat of the flesh taken from the sacrifice commanded by the king. That in so doing he might be delivered from death, and for the old friendship with them find favor. But he began to consider discreetly, and as became his age and the excellency of his ancient years and the honor of his great head, whereon he was come, and his most honest education from a child, or rather the holy law made and given by the Most High. Therefore he answered accordingly, and willed them straightways to send him to the grave. For it becometh not of our age, said he, if any wise dissemble whereby many young persons might think Eleazar, being 80 years old and 10, and now gone to a strange religion, so they through mine hypocrisy and desire to live a little longer, alright, a little moment longer, should be deceived by me, and I get a stain to my old age and make it abominable. Alright, so this is an example. He could have, now this is him. He could have did that, but young men would have watched that and be like, oh shit, damn, this high esteemed man, I'm gonna eat it too. You know? So same thing for this nigga Charleston White. Because like he said, he's just in character, bro. A lot of shit he's just saying is just he just provoking people just so they can click on views. You know what I'm saying? Click on his channel, get views, and then he get money off that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this nigga that's why we can't take these so-called leaders and influencers, these so-called black, you know, people with influence and a little bit of power. You can't take these niggas serious, man. The niggas sold out. Lil Baby, this nigga for sure sold out. You seen that fucking picture with this nigga on a boat with some rich white people wearing a zesty ass shirt, getting hugged from behind, and you know what the fuck they was doing on there. Motherfucking Rick Ross on a boat, clearly hugging up with a fucking TS. You know what I'm saying? A robot in disguise. You know what I mean? You know. So why would we listen to leaders like this? There are no leaders. These are wicked ass leaders, man. Because this thing that we're doing, we're not playing a character. We're not putting on a Halloween costume and playing Hebrew Israelite. You know what I'm saying? We dead ass serious about this, man. Alright? We actually live this life. And you got a lot of fucking Hebrew Israelites niggas behind closed doors doing bullshit, man. There's pictures of different Israelite niggas, the fucking fringes, t-shirts, smoking cigarettes on a break. I seen this one video, this bitch talking about she seen spirits and shit. This bitch a weird ass bitch, but she had a fucking a necklace and had like a little chicken foot. I'm like, what the hell is this? And she into witchcraft now, and she was like, yeah, I used to be part of that Hebrew Israelitism, you know. And I'm like, and she said she was pretty much doing witchcraft with her sister. Why she believed in the Hebrew Israelite thing? You know, these people need to die, man. And these people got platforms. They can get on YouTube. They can get on whatever platform they want and speak. And you got other people actually looking up to these people, man. But at the end of the day, it's nothing but wickedness, money hungry, hypocritical, wicked ass niggas and bitches, man. Alright? Now, let me get this, man. Let me see, man. This is Philippians 3:17. Alright? brethren, be followers together of me, and mark them which walk so as ye have us for an example, right? So we, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shemini Shai, we are the true examples, all right? That Israel should be followed. But of course, we know 2/3 of Israel is not going to do that. But the apostles on down, we the true examples that should be followed. You know what I mean? Why? Because not of our own, because we don't seek our own glory. We're not trying to do videos. We're not trying to provoke. We're not trying to, even these different Israelite camps. You see a lot of their videos. Sakari, you see IUISPK, whatever the fuck them niggas' name is. IUIC. Pretty much all their videos, all their thumbnails is something entertaining. Oh, priest this burning up the streets. Oh, Hebrew Israelites versus so-called real Jews versus fake Jews, and it's just like everything is like have some type of promotion. That's like a promoter. You know what I'm saying? In the world, you got a boxer, you got a fighter, or you got a singer, a rapper, or whatever the fuck. You got your little manager, he promoting, he hyping you up and shit. Oh, this person, he this, he that. Why you gotta do all that shit? If you promoting somebody, you gotta really praise and put that person on a pedestal to get their name out there. But we ain't promoting ourselves. We promoting the Lord. I'm not gonna put up a video, oh, Elder Tahar went crazy. Just Elder Tahar break down Revelation 2. Just that simple. It don't gotta be all these crazy ass fucking titles. You know what I'm saying? Then they got the effects, then they got the fucking, what's that shit called? The intro. You know what I'm saying? With the rap music. They got man, come on, bro. I'm tired of these fucking influential niggas, man. And now you got influential fucking Hebrews like that. What's that fucking nigga? Gorilla Hebrew, man. Look at that nigga. That nigga just look what happened to him, man. If he was truly, truly sincere, he'd still be teaching the scriptures. But this whole time, this nigga was acting. And probably the only reason why he only left is because he got exposed for his bedroom business. For bending over for his wife when it's supposed to be the other way around. Well, nobody should be going nowhere near the, but you see? Okay? But all of a sudden, when that happens now, oh, well, I'm gonna go do my own thing. I'm gonna go. Really? You're just a fucking bro. This nigga had an AI video with Trump saying that praising this nigga, Gorilla Hebrew, inviting him to the fucking football game. Like, come on, bro. I'm tired of this shit, man. Niggas just need to die, man. These niggas are sellouts, man. And Jake has always been sellouts from the fucking beginning, man. Even in time when man, and Lil Willing, hopefully I'll make a lesson on that soon, man. Just going into how Rome got into Israel, man. With Pompey, you know what I'm saying? That's the first Roman general that like entered and like pretty much took over Israel and made Israel a fucking tributary, you know what I'm saying, to them. All right. And you just hear the story, you know what I'm saying? It's like Jake was just selling the fuck out. Cause you had Herod, what's his name? Herod's father, Herod's father, he was getting into Jake's ear and causing Jake to do bugging out, man. It's just a lot of bro. And it just shows you Jake are fucking sellouts, man, for money. All right? And guess what? While Jake is selling out, it's always a fucking Edomite in there, in between, gassing everything up, man. And not only just an Edomite, a so-called you-know-who, because the Herod, the Heronian dynasty and all that, them niggas was fake, you know what. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same shit today. That's another video I got something cooked up. I gotta do a little bit more study on it. I got a lot of things I want to get into. But this a channel on or there's a page on Instagram. This dude, he breaks down like every company, influencer, rapper, whatever, and he goes back to the people that owns these people. Cause that's what people do. People just watch TV. These people are stupid today. You know what I'm saying? People don't really do no study. So they just watch TV. They just turn on YouTube. They don't know who the fuck owns YouTube. They don't know who the fuck owns Google and who owns the people that you're watching, who owns the people that you're listening to. They don't know shit. Okay? But the people behind closed door, the people that you don't see, they own people, man. And they tell people to do this, do that. Bring out this vibration. Don't say this. And if you do, I'm going to take your money away. You know what I'm saying? This shit is deep, man. Esau is a wicked ass nigga, and Jake is an even more wicked nigga for being a sellout, man. These niggas gonna die. You know what I'm saying? It's like I've been kind of rambling, but that's pretty much the point, man. Lil Willin, I'm gonna dive into it deeper, man, cause this shit is deep, man. When you really look into it, it's just the strings being pulled, man. Esau got this shit on lock, man. And it's really crazy, man. So to the true faithful brothers, never sell out. You know, just stay humble, man, cause you got niggas selling out, you got niggas just seeking their own glory, and it always fails, man. So stay humble, seek the glory of the Lord, not your own, not money. Don't try, cause the love of money is the root of all evil, man. You know. So hey, man. Lord willing, hopefully that was edifying. Give our praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahshai, Bashim Hakwadash, the bounce to the bounce of the dream, Ruah, and shalom to the faithful men. Continue doing the work of the Lord. So that I'm going to say shalom.